Hey everyone, so I am very excited today to bring you my review for Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquers. I have two of them. I purchased them at Walgreens because they are at the moment a Walgreens exclusive. This is the only place you'll be able to find them in the United States. If you want to order online, you can order them from Walgreens website, or you can also order them from drugstore.com. And in case you didn't know, drugstore.com is owned by Walgreens, which is why you can also get them there. There is a possibility that in the future that they will be available everywhere, but for now, the only place you can get them is Walgreens. Okay, so first of all, when you go to Walgreens, you may find the small display, which only has half the colors on it, or you may find the large display, which has all the colors. It's going to depend on which Walgreens you shop at, where you live, the whole bit. The Walgreens closest to me only had the half-size display, but I was perfectly fine with that because I had already looked at all the colors online to see which ones I wanted, and they had the two colors that I was interested in. So what I decided to get was Nova and Apocalyptic. But before I show you the colors, let me just say that these are $4.99 each, and that you get one, let's see, where is it? 0.18 fluid ounces is how much product you get. Now there is a seal on these, but it is very, very tiny. It's just this really thin, flimsy piece of plastic, but there is a seal there. So if you are somebody who doesn't want to buy something that somebody else has opened because, you know, you don't know if they swatched it on their hands or whatever, you're going to have to look very, very carefully to see if that seal has been broken. And then if it looks like it's intact or you're not sure and you purchase these, when you get home or out in the car or whatever, another thing that you might like to know is when you open this and pull the wand out, as soon as you start to pull on this wand, when you purchase it, this chamber is going to be clear, okay? But as soon as you pull the wand out, the product is going to come up out of the tube and fill that chamber. So when you open it, if you open it very slowly and you see that the chamber is clear, then you know no one has ever opened it before you. But if there's already product in that chamber, when you pull on that wand, then you'll know that it's been tampered with or it's been opened. So anyways, I was fortunate enough to have found a full display, hadn't been touched at all. They must have just put it out because there wasn't even one missing or moved from the display. So I didn't have to worry about any of that, but you know, it's been out now since this past weekend, so wanted to let you guys know about that. Now these are liquid lacquers, or actually they refer to them as lip lacquers, but I would refer to it as a liquid lipstick. I was never a fan of these in the past, but this has made a believer out of me because it's combining a lipstick with a lip gloss. So you get the best of both worlds. And I love these. I mean, they are incredible. And I have to admit though, in terms of the color selection, I think they have a wide variety of colors that will appeal to a lot of people. But these were the only two colors that I liked. So in a way that's good so that I don't go back and buy a ton more of a bunch of lip products that I really don't need. But I would like to have seen more cool toned colors because from what I can see, these are the only two. But keep in mind, I only had the small display, so I only had half the colors to choose from. Half of the colors are creams and half of the colors are frosts. I believe that when you're dealing with a half display, it's only the creams. There are no frosts, but I'm perfectly fine with that because I didn't really want it to have a frost finish anyway. So, let's see, what else can I tell you about these? Well, let me show you the colors, duh. The one that I'm wearing is Nova, and I couldn't find any color descriptions from Rimmel themselves on their website, so I'm just going to have to describe these colors to you the way I see them, but I see this as a mauve, which most people in the United States say mauve, but it's a mauve, or maybe a pinky rose color. And like I said, I'm wearing it, but let me do a swatch for you anyway. So there is the color. And the other color I got is Apocalyptic, and this is either a dark fuchsia or a pinky red. I'm going to go with pinky red because to me this is not fuchsia, but some people would consider it to be. But I had this on in my last video and you guys were like, what's on your lips? What's on your lips? So that's why I decided I better do this video next. Not only that, but time is of the essence here because I don't know if these are permanent at Walgreens or if it's limited edition at this point. I have no idea. Sorry, I just don't have that information. But those are the two colors that I got. And another tip that I want to give you about these and the way that this tube is designed. When you pull this one out, there is a hole inside this doe foot applicator, and the hole fills up with product from the tube. So there's actually more on there on the applicator than what it looks like. And trust me when I say that the amount of product that is on this doe foot applicator is the exact right amount of product to do both your lips. So resist the urge to dip it back in the tube because then you're going to have a big goopy mess. I've experimented with this enough times to be able to say that this is the exact right amount that you need to do your lips. Now, as far as the texture and the wear and all that kind of good stuff, when you first apply this, it's going to look like a liquid, but it will dry down to a certain extent. However, no matter how much it dries down, you are going to get transfer if you drink a glass of whatever. If you eat, it's going to come off on your food to a certain extent, even after it's dry. But despite that, it's only going to be on the surface that it's going to come off. After you eat or drink, your lips are still going to look great, and you probably won't have to reapply. I looked in the mirror at my lips throughout the day when I was wearing this, and it still looked fine. I really did not feel as if I had to reapply. The only time I had to reapply is if I brushed my teeth. Then the toothpaste, you know, acted kind of like a cleanser and took it all off. And then I had to start over. But yeah, the wear time on these is pretty good, and it's going to lose that liquidy appearance once it dries down, and it has sort of a, oh geez, I'm gonna say a satin finish probably. And let's see, there was one more thing that I really wanted to tell you guys. What was it? Oh, I know. When you're putting this on, try to put as little product as possible in the corners of your mouth, because otherwise that's the area where if it's going to bleed, it's going to bleed in the corners. So when you apply it, try to concentrate the bulk of your product in the center of your lips and then work it with the wand out and thin it out as you go so that you have less product on the edges, and you'll be fine if you do that. If you apply equal amounts all over, you will have a bit of bleeding in the corners. But really, that's about it. I mean, I think this is absolutely fantastic. I am a believer. I am absolutely in love with this product. I love the two colors that I got. Very happy with it. I mean, they're $5 a piece, $4.99 plus tax. So you just can't go wrong with these. I wholeheartedly recommend these. Big thumbs up, Rimmel. Nice job. And they've been coming out with some great products. I haven't even tried some of the other things that they come out with in the last few months, but I really enjoy these, and I hope this is the direction the company is headed, is just, you know, lots of great products. My mom is a really big fan of the Stay Matte powder. I haven't bought any of that yet or tried it because I have so many face powders that I would really like to use up before I buy anything else, but she thinks that powder is just great. She's already gone through a whole container of it and is on her second one. So I know that that's must be a good one. Okay, you guys, so that is it for today, and I will see you next time. Bye.